I am wide awake. I hear my past trauma. I did it masterly. I maneuvered out the matrix to the 5D. Fiery darts being thrown at me. No time for sleep. I got lots to see. Digging.
Hi, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Is it still Garden of the Eden? Yeah, it's gonna always be Garden of Eden. Well, my name is Dream. If you have not been here before, my name is Dream. That's one of my many names that are used depending on the aspect of which I'm coming. Okay, so normally when I read cards, I'm Dream. Okay, so I'm going to do a reading just for collective energy, just to see what's going on overall. I would say like there's a lot going on. I feel like there's always a lot going on, right? But it's actually not. What's going on is that it is something different going on depending on your, they would say, timeline. For a better understanding, I would say depending on your grouping, depending on your level, I say level, and where you are in this process. You know, a lot of people don't even realize that we're in a process. You know, they feel like I'm just living life, but we don't realize that we're in a process. We are in the process of ascension, okay? The world has been taken back from the hands of the enemy. The world has been taken back from the hands of the enemy, and everyone, you, my dear, is playing a vital role in that happening, whether you realize it or not. Okay, once you realize it, they call that woke. Okay, so let me let this baby in. Okay, let's try that again. So, you know, I was going to do a video at some point on like an update of everything. I said I was going to do the reading first, but I don't know. Maybe I need to do the update now. Junior, get him! I'm so sorry. Man, I normally would just record over. Yes. The show must go on. So, okay. We're going to do an update. I would like a little bit to talk about the Hurricane Ian that just hit Florida's area, Florida's coastline up to South Carolina. Terribly. Okay. Now, I wouldn't say predicted, but I had already foreseen that tornado coming a couple months before it had came. You know, and at that point, I didn't realize where exactly it was going to hit, like what town, city, state. Like, I didn't know that, but I definitely felt it coming. I felt it energetically. So I knew it was coming. So while things happen physically, so the physical would be the actual hurricane that came and touched down, that tore up people's homes, took people's lives. Like, Florida was underwater. So that would be actual. That would be factual. That would be literally. That would be reality. That would be physical. But the invisible part, the energetic part, the spiritual part, for the most part, is what I pick up on. So I picked up on that happening within people's lives. A very tornadic, if I must say, a very tornadic experience, a very tornadic hurricane, timing experiences in certain people's lives is what I picked up on. Okay, does that make sense? So listen, and again, these are not things that I predict. I don't wish for these things. I don't wish for a tornado. I foresee what's coming. That's what I do. Okay? So I don't desire, I do not predict for a tornado, a category 5 hurricane to hit and impact anyone's life. That's outside of my hands, okay? One might say. However, I'm gonna tell you what I see. That hurricane, I don't know what's the nature of it now. Where it's at, if it's over, ended, completely over or not, because we're not hearing about it does not mean that hurricane has ended. I have not updated myself and I don't know that. But I'm telling you what I foresee is that hurricane, maybe by the time it comes back, it will be then changed its name. I'm thinking it's gonna be a female's name at this point, because my understanding is like they go back from male to female, and then they change, they go from letter to letter, so it's H-I-J, so it might start with a J and it'd be a female's name. I don't know, but it's gonna be a female's name, and I would like to look at them as a couple. So this is Ian. This is Ian. Let's say Ian is the masculine energy. Ian's wife, Ian's counterpart, female, is coming back. Okay? Ian's counterpart is coming back around. For whatever reason, they're not wanting to miss anything. Okay? Okay. Mother Nature. We really have to, I suggest, at some point, at some point in our own little way, we have to begin to care more about Mother Nature. We have to care more. We have to figure out ways to care more for Mother Nature. Okay? So we on one end could have sympathy, empathy, and pity when a hurricane and the water comes and takes over in the way that it does, and floods and throw houses and buildings and cars as if it's like leaves. So that happens, and we allow ourselves to go into sympathy mode because of the impact, which I suppose that's a normal emotion. It impacts people, it takes people's lives, death is caused by this impact of hurricane. So, we're saddened. But for me, it's like, okay, it's just an act of nature. It's just an act of Mother Nature. So then it's like, how could Mother Nature, which like right now today, is so beautiful. So beautiful. It's so perfectly balanced, with the wind blowing, and it's not too hot, it's not too cold, the sun is out, but it's not beaming, like, how could something that decides, or something that comes in so beautifully at some point decides, becomes something so terrible? How? Why? Okay? So many of us, and that's why we have a total disregard, disrespect for Mother Nature, for the water system, for the ocean, for the sea. We have such a disregard for it that we don't realize how we impact Okay? Every time we throw our garbage onto the ground, the only place it ends up is into the water source. At some point, it's being washed to the closest drain, and that drain is leading to a water source. Period. So you want the water system to be respectful and to be nice and to not cause like what you like water. Like, why would you even do that to the state of Florida? Why would you even take over like that? And water for me is responding to us. The total disrespect that we have for it. But that's too much, and I'm too serious, so we can switch on to something else. I wouldn't say a lighter note, but we're going to switch on to something else. Updates. Growth. Crown chakra. Let's talk about growth, okay? Let's talk about growth. I would just like to let anyone that is listening, that comes to listen to this video, know that I may not know you personally. I may not know the life you live, what you do, or the type of person that you are. But I want you to know that I am proud of you and that I appreciate you, because I feel like everyone does their best. Everyone does what they have been taught to do. Okay? So for that person that goes the extra mile, that tries harder to not just do what they were taught, but to do what they feel like is the best for everyone involved. When you try to be a decent person, good job. Like, thank you for trying to be a decent person. Okay? That is growth. That's growth. Have compassion for yourself, for your growth, for your small steps. Have compassion for yourself for it. Because it's not easy all the time, every day. It's not. It's not easy to be a decent person all the time, every day. It's not easy to be a positive person all the time, every day. It's not. Okay? So for the person that gets up every day and attempts to, yes. Okay, chakras. The throat chakra. A lot of chakras have been thrown off kilter, off track. A lot of different body aches and body pains, back aches, stiff neck, sore throats, colds, bad coughs, legs and joints going out on you, feet problems. It just seems like out of nowhere you having a lot of health concerns, and health conditions. And a lot of times, okay, I'm thinking of calibration. A lot of times things have to go out of alignment. It's like a readjusting. If this is the balance of the middle, the center here. So things have to sometimes go out of whack to find itself and to find its place, to get find its balance, So again, sometimes things have to go out of balance to find itself, okay, to recenter. Yes. So that's what a lot of our chakra system, which are the center of us, that's what our chakra systems have been doing, is under readjusting Okay, I say for the last 3 months, it's been readjusting. So if you are experiencing different health concerns, like that you haven't been having these certain problems, but out of nowhere you have these issues, you know, these terrible backaches and different things like that, these excruciating headaches. You know, the main one is that throat chakra. You know, now, okay, the throat chakra. The throat chakra is exactly what it's saying. It's your throat area. You know, anything that goes on with your throat area, which is a lot, because in your mouth to your gut. So now the gut is the solar plexus chakra. So they're connected. All right. Then you're passing the heart. It's connected. So the throat chakra is very important. The throat chakra's main thing is about expression. Okay. Expressing yourself, speaking. Okay. So along with speaking, what's coming to me is lies. Lies. So many of us are living lies. Okay? And because self knows that we're living a lie. So what I mean, I say living a lie. You're living a life that you don't desire to live. For whatever reason, whatever life that is, however you're living it, you really don't desire to live it, or to live it the way that you have been. But you continue to live it, to get up every day, do your routine every day, living a life that you don't desire to live. You want it better, you want it changed, you want it different in some type of way, but you continue to do it. That's a lie. You're living a lie. Okay? So now your throat chakra, because you're not expressing, you're not being true, you're not articulating, but you're not being your true self. So it's like something about within your expression. You're expressing like you're not expressing, you know, whether it be to a job that you're on, you're not letting a boss manager know that, hey, I quit, like I'm done here, or hey, you gotta give me more hours, or you know what I'm saying, you know, you gotta give me less hours. I'm not finna be working like this. Sir, I've been working here 12 years and I ain't had a raise. Like, it's something about the expressing that you have not expressed. So now you're continuing to live a life that you don't desire to live, but it's because you're not expressing. Does that make sense? So another example would be, if you're in a relationship, okay, you're in a relationship, and for whatever reason, you have not been telling your partner how you truly feel about a certain thing. Whatever it is, you haven't been telling them. For whatever reason. It could be many reasons. I mean, from fear of how, of course, fear of how they're going to respond. You know, a lot of women, let's just be honest, you know, that's really the only way I know how to go. It's honesty. Okay. So we're dealing with women that they're not going to take what you say very well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I would like to speak my heart and tell her what's going on, but if I do, she's going to curse me out. She's going to talk bad to me. She's going to talk down to me like I'm a little child. So I'm not going to say that. So you don't have the space. You don't have a vulnerable space, a nurturing space to say what it is that you want to say. So you keep it to yourself. But at the end of the day, you're living a lie because of lack of expression of self. All right? So that throat chakra, I mean, even I went and got my hair blue, you know, the blue governs that throat chakra, the color blue. So things that would help, would assist you in opening and unblocking this throat chakra, in helping you to express. I mean, if somebody gonna cuss you out, talk bad to you, and if that's the way they gonna respond, you let that be the way they respond. But you don't allow that to stop you from saying what you want to say. You let them respond how they want to. That's their own business. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you don't allow that to stop your happiness. You don't allow that to stop you from getting what you want, getting what you deserve. Okay? Expression. So this is another big one. So this is going to be for someone. Someone's going to watch this video, and this is for you. We have women who, let's say they want children. They want children. You know, this ain't no young folks. They older. They done got in their 30s, 40s, 50s. They don't have any children. They have yet to have have a child, but they want a child. But they make like, and they tell people, they tell others, you know, they would say, oh, it doesn't matter. It don't matter if I ain't got no kids. Or you have something to say, oh, I'm glad I ain't got no kids. But their truth is they want a child. That's a lie. So as long as you are living a lie, the Lord, the universe, is going to allow you to live in that lie. If you are a woman that wants a child, you first must accept it, that you want a child, and you have yet to have one. The truth is what the universe desires. Out of your voice and out of your mouth needs to be, yes, I would like a child. I guess right now is not the time. Okay? It is time to stop living lies. All right? I know all about it. I know all about it. Talking about creating your own. Man, I create my own life, my own reality. I create my own reality. I don't need no facts to support it. My reality gonna be what it is. Okay? But okay, let's talk about this portal. Let's talk about this portal that's open. There's a portal open. I say there's a portal open. This portal has been open, and what has happened? Okay. There we go. Okay, so again, we have shifted. This is a few days ago. This is just a couple of days ago. We shifted. You say, what do you mean we shifted? The mind, the self, the thoughts even went into another plane, dimension of existence. So maybe you were struggling between a certain thing. Maybe it was even just your thoughts of negative and positive. You be negative, but you try to remain positive. You know what I'm saying? But now you still been negative because things around you kind of still messed up, and you know things ain't changing. It don't seem like things getting better. So you kind of dwelling in the negativity, but you trying to stay positive. A shifting would be you have shifted over to being a positive thinker. And that doesn't mean that you don't get negative at all and that you don't think down sometimes, but you have shifted over to the positive thinking. You are a positive thinker now. You're not a negative thinker thinking positive. You are a positive thinker who sometimes thinks negatively. All right? And you're able to quickly take yourself back into a positive thinking mode. That's a shifting. Okay? So last 2 or 3 days, we all shifted. I would like to say Sunday. You know, maybe some after that, maybe some before that. But Sunday, there was a shifting. We shifted. Okay? So along with that shifting, you allowed yourself to go into a portal of time that would take you out of the old. Take you out of the old. The old way of thinking. So it take you out of the old. So like you are beginning to think new thoughts. You're wanting and desiring new things, new ideas, new people, new ways of life. When I say a new portal, there's a portal. You are going into a portal of newness. Okay? The old things no longer are desirable to you. You might even continue to be doing them. Some of the old things you're continuing to do. Some of the old people and the old ways you're continuing to do, but you're recognizing them now. Okay? All right? They're starting to really bother you. You know, even certain people are people that you've been around for so long, but they're starting to like get under your skin because, you know what I'm saying? Because you, my dear, have shifted and you have entered into a portal that individual is not in. You have jumped a timeline that that individual is not on. Okay? Yes. Seeing things with new eyes, new fresh eyes. New fresh eyes. Not to allow yourself to continue to see things, see people in the same way you've been seeing them. Like if you had to give something a new perspective, a different perspective, try that perspective. Try another way of seeing it. Try another way of seeing it. Try another way of seeing it. Okay? Like if you're around, you're on this side. Walk around onto the other side and allow yourself to see a different side. For that throat chakra, see if you can wear some blue. Find some blue. Blue t-shirt, blue shirt, blue hat, blue earrings, blue hair. Just that blue. The energy of blue. The energy of blue is like it's a calmness, like the water, like the sea. So it's a calmness. It's an openness. It's a fluidity to it. So with your expression, it helps you to be more fluid with your expressing. So now, okay, expressing, I say fluid, like it's just not shooting off at the mouth, but you actually have a certain type of grace with what you're expressing. You know, it's like finding the right words to say at the right time. That's a balanced throat chakra. Okay, we're gonna get that throat chakra together. Working on your diet, because again, things that go into your mouth, food, drink that go into your mouth, it's going to it's affecting the throat chakra. It hits the throat, right? So working on that diet. We don't need that much sugar. Yeah, we be going off that sugar because it tastes so good to us. Sugar's not good for us. Sugar is bad for us. All right, too much sugar. It's bad for us. It's bad for our skin. It's bad for our gut. It's bad for our brain and our mind. Okay, this will be another video, but I can tell you about a certain demonic spirit that is attached to sugar intake. All right, I'll do that on another video. As long as you are in control, as long as you're being mindful, you're not eating the whole box of Little Debbie's and looking at the box of Little Debbie's after it's finished. You didn't ate all 8 of them, all 6 of the little cakes. And like, man, I ate all of them. See, you didn't even realize that you ate all 6 of them. You wasn't even intending to. So it's like, who is in control of you? Okay? Yeah. All right. Okay, that's all I have right now as far as updates. Thank you guys for watching the video. Okay, feel free to hit the like button. I say feel free, but it's actually free to hit the like button. Okay, I would appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button as well. I can get my channel growing. Okay, if you have any questions, you can leave that in the comments. All right, I cannot end the video without sending you love and light.
I am wide awake. I hear my past trauma. I didn't masterly. I maneuvered out the matrix to defy these fiery darts being thrown at me. No time for sleep. I got lots to see.